it's home now. So
This is ICE, the Minneapolis airport.
Yeah.
It's deportation.
Correct.
That's just what they said. They're following deportations. This is Mercado Media. And these are the ICE vans that pick poor people up that are immigrants. And they
A
somehow,
lot of people are realizing it's a problem in Minnesota right now.
this is
I think
happening
as
in
more attention is
Minneapolis.
turned to this, people are going to realize that it's not just a Minnesota thing. It's happening all across the country.
Yeah, it happened in Chicago, it
Year over
happened in
year, from last October,
LA, New
from
York.
October to October the year before, the number of domestic deportation flights, so just flights like this that are moving around within the United States.
These are
went from an average of
deportation
about 10 a day
flights.
to an average of 33 a
And
day.
they're not just taking
That's just in 1 year.
non-citizens and immigrants.
Airports all across
A lot
the
of
country.
these
It's not just a
immigrants have
Minnesota thing.
worked very hard to get their
It's not-
citizenship in the United States.
It's not just
They're
because
taking
of the
them,
surge that's happening here.
and they're
It's,
taking people
it's
without
happening
any
across
due
the whole
process,
country.
without a
It's,
court order.
I think everyone
And
needs to do
their
part
faces are
locally,
covered.
wherever local is for
It's
you,
totally
to
illegal.
draw attention to this, because it's not just here in Minnesota, it's all over the country.
This is the federal government doing this, coming into our states. I thought the feds were weaker than the states. The more local you get, the stronger your government should be. And they're doing the opposite. They're acting like he's a king and a dictator.
appreciate that.
And he's very cruel, so I would even call him a fascist.
Information for tomorrow.
I mean, we have dictators that, like Castro, he cared about his people. This guy does not care about anybody but himself. And we have this Pete Hegseth that ordered a fishing boat in Venezuela bombed, and he murdered all these innocent people. This is it's unprecedented. But to sit there and watch these ICE planes and these vans, they come in vans. This is what the vans look like. And Mercado's been following them, and a bunch of independent media has been following them. And they, when they are following them, they honk their horns. So if they come through and you hear a bunch of horns honking, it's not someone getting married, but that's what it sounds like. Because when people get married, they used to honk their horns.
We've heard is a continuous thing that's gone on and increased in size, scale, and scope throughout the past year. But more attention is drawn onto it because of Operation Metro Surge that is underway with increased immigration enforcement and presence of immigration agents within the Twin Cities. And so this is what it looks like when the raids are complete for the day or whatever, for the week, and then the deportation flight comes in and takes them to wherever the destination is.
Horrible. This is just
Do you happen to
horrible.
know where this plane goes, specifically where these flights go to from here?
Yeah, can you hear me right now?
I can hear you. Oh yeah.
Let me double check. One of the problems with these flights is that the transparency has been decreasing. In some cases, with some airlines, depending on which IT systems they have, we're able to see the plans ahead of time. For this one, this is one of the situations where we do get to know where they're going. They're going to go back to HRL, which is Hartlandton, Texas, which is one of the big deportation hubs.
So
down in
that's what I
Texas.
figured. They're brought back to a big hub and then sent back to.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you go and you look for interviews with the people who are running DHS and ICE now, they describe this operation happily as something they're trying to achieve parity with something like Amazon or FedEx.
Wow.
Where they're taking care of people like their packages and are getting handled in a big system. And so
They're treating people like
the
they're
schedule
cargo.
used to be consistent here. It used to be every Wednesday, midday, There was an airplane that would come here and it did a usual circuit from Alexandria, Louisiana to here, to
Louisiana.
Omaha, and then back to Alexandria.
Alligator.
And then as the
That's where they're putting
once the new
people
administration
out in the
came into
swamp.
place, that tempo
Alligators
increased
all
here in
over.
Minneapolis to twice a week, and that was this spring.
Mom said sleeping on my aunt's couch would be like a vacation. It sure is quiet without Dad yelling at Mom and making her cry. Sleeping
Oh,
in the back seat was like
that was
camping.
sad.
It got pretty cold without blankets, but
Aw.
Mom cuddled me and kept me warm. When Mom's
Arlington's in the mix. We've had them come from Youngstown, Ohio. It's it's increased in scope. And in April, another thing I noticed was the usual flight wasn't showing up on the schedule here anymore. And so I dug into why that was happening, and the two main factors were that most of the deportation fleet had been added to the FAA's privacy list, or the do not track list.
Mhm.
So for many of these airplanes, if you look up the tail number, you can't see where these airplanes have been flying if you're looking on FlightAware or Flight Radar 24.
Right, that's people literally were trying to find it.
Yeah, so that
Well, there you
used
go.
to,
That's why.
yeah, that used to be something that you could do, but you can't anymore because they've been adding these flights to the privacy list.
totally
The
illegal.
bulk of these are most of them are operated by these private companies now. Global Crossing is the airplane we're looking at now, and other charter airlines
There
like
goes one of the
Eastern Air Express.
horrible
is
white
another big,
vans.
charter airline that
These
comes to
are the
Minneapolis
vans
here.
that ICE use.
What do
And
you
usually when those airlines are here, they're carrying college athletic teams.
really?
But now a lot of the business, a lot of what we're seeing here now are these deportation flights.
Sad truck
The
over
big
there.
businesses.
The
The
there looks like one of the
2025
vans may have
tax
just
break.
left there. Maybe got everybody off perhaps, but
Can you foresee that these are going to increase then to next year, since they increased from 2024 to this year? Do you think it's going to be even more, like maybe every day a week? Can you see that being a thing?
I don't have any specific insight into that any more
Right.
than you
This
do
is
from seeing the budget
absolutely
just going up and up.
Nazi.
Another
Nazi
just sign
stuff.
of these flights increasing was that another airline, Denver Air Connection, who has contracts here to run something called Essential Air Service. It's a service that the government provides subsidies to operate flights to smaller cities. They have that the Denver Air Connection has that Essential Air Service contract between Minneapolis and Thief River Falls, Minnesota, and
Oh my
Ironwood,
goodness, Thief River Falls.
Michigan.
It's up at where my
Denver Air
people
Connection,
are.
that same company now is flying, has been flying here a few times a week, operating the deportation flights.
Oh
And
my
I see they're
goodness.
running the de-ice truck
Yeah.
right in our camera view now.
Wow.
It's
But
not. It's not working.
Yeah, you'll see a little bit. That's
Yeah.
But anyway, most airlines that have
What are
public
they doing with the
scheduled
bucket
ticketed
truck?
operations that the public could fly on,
What on
wouldn't touch any of this with a 20-foot pole.
No.
Denver Air Connection has no problem with that apparently. And they are
horrible people. They
started
just
doing
want their
these flights
tax
in
money.
September
It's all
of this
money.
year.
It's all dark money. For profit stuff.
Go ahead.
And these people that are doing this stuff,
A card? Oh no,
wearing
not with me. I don't-
National Guard
Yeah,
outfits,
Mercado Media. Yep,
Army.
Yep. Just Mercado Media. That's it. I gotta get new cards updated, especially with all this going on.
get identification, Mercado. Huh?
So you guys were live
You'd
at the
be on
Minneapolis
that
St. Paul
plane
airport.
next. They threatened him the
Nice.
other day.
So
Uh,
I could go on and on about this for hours, and if it gets boring, let me know.
No, this is
But
perfect.
since we're here, another thing the government did to reduce transparency for these flights was they started operating them with a special call sign. Usually when you're operating a flight as a charter carrier like this, you'd operate with an identifier that belongs to your airline. In Global Crossing's case, they would use the call sign Gemini, or Gemini. So they'd say Gemini 123, or whatever the flight number is. Now they use the call sign Tyson, which again makes it harder to track these flights. And another benefit they get by doing this is they get priority handling by FAA air traffic control.
oh, great.
So they
So the
give
FAA is helping them
to
out.
these aircraft in a situation where maybe you're waiting in line to depart, or
so guess who's
running into
paying
some
for
kind of
all of
congestion in the
this?
sky along your way.
Guess
These
who's
aircraft get
paying
priority
for all
handling
of
by the
this?
FAA.
Horror. Us. Our taxes.
A lot of things intrinsically tied together.
It's from our taxes.
Money, money, money.
Dirty money. And they can pay off anybody to do anything. People want that money. They'll do really, really bad stuff for money.
Do you have like a place you post your work on, or is it truly just private? Like you license yourself out?
I've just in the last day put a little informational page together on my website. That's ottergoose.net. Ottergoose, the two animals.
There you go, easy. Ottergoose.net.
Yep.
Hey, I'm an otter.
There's some information there. One of the things that kicked me in the butt finally to do that was we had a lot of the media was out here on Friday, and we got video of the same process taking place on Friday afternoon. And I was disheartened by many of the outlets hedging their coverage by saying alleged, supposed, activists say, things like this where they're hedging the language, even though you can see the Department of Homeland
You can see
Security,
right in
which
front of
is
your
ISIS
face.
parent organization, their logo is on the side of the cars.
Yeah, come
And
on.
this matches the pattern that you can see from looking up any coverage of ICE air operations. It looks the same like this across the country.
It's horrible.
I was fortunate that when I did take these pictures in April and posted them on Reddit, it got some attention then. And a few days later, there was an email chain that was revealed.
Keep talking.
There was an email chain that was revealed in a Freedom of Information Act request, where someone from the airport staff kind of asked, "What is Global Crossing doing here? Are these deportation flights?" And I don't want to, there were two managers, I don't remember which specific type of manager they were from Signature Aviation, the private jet terminal we're looking at there, responded and said, yes, these are deportation flights. Yes, we're doing these for ICE.
Oh my
yes,
Lord.
people get on here, but they don't get off. And yes, the number of these flights has been increasing since the new president took over. It's pretty much addressing all of the points here right from the horse's mouth. So I don't know if that's not enough to assuage your concerns about alleged, supposed, or
They're not hiding
concerns of activists or whatever. That's right from the horse's mouth.
They're
They
doing
also
it
confirmed
blatantly.
that with a list of dates that flights had
They're not
recently
afraid.
operated on,
They know they can get away with
including
it.
the flight that I had documented photos of. And again, it's the same process that you're looking at here. They're creatures of habit. It's the vans pull up, the people get off, and they get on the airplane, and it's just like this several times a week now. So it's pretty conclusive.
It's horrible. They're going
How
to
many
their
times have I
death.
seen these?
Because if you go back to your
I
country,
would guess a dozen or
lot
so
of them
times now.
don't have good countries to go back to.
I think the last
Other
3
ones
weeks,
go to prisons.
I don't believe I've missed
And
documenting
they
any of them
disappear.
here.
The families, they've disappeared and they haven't heard
Yep.
from them.
And if you search for ICE flights MSP, you'll find I've posted lots of video
Oh, they even
and
have it on-
photos on Reddit. It's out there. You can find it if you search for
Oh
it.
my Lord. Oh, this is so scary and so sad because our once great country is no longer.
Another change I've noticed is that Signature
democracy.
Aviation no longer has the big logo on the side of their truck.
A democracy
there,
does not allow this.
That black truck with the steps
There's
going
a
up
due
to the door.
process.
When I took those pictures in April, it said Signature Aviation in big letters there, and now since
Some
we
dark
started
money
taking
paid
pictures,
off.
that logo's not there anymore. So
Some Congress members, and they
no,
like their
it's
money.
really hard to see this from
They want
anywhere
that
else, and they're starting to pay
2025
attention
tax
to
break,
they're paying
too.
attention to the sight lines now.
Wow.
So once in
That
a while,
wasn't me.
Yeah, they're very hard to see.
That's
This is
their
the only spot
camera.
where you can pretty much consistently
Sorry
see them.
about that. That's pretty wild. Oh, I guess he's walking.
Plugging my phone in chat. Sorry about that. It's very cold outside. I don't want my phone to die.
Look at that poor death
They could very
guy's
well be
going
shackled
to his
already
death
when they're getting
probably. They're going up there and they have no choice.
Okay, well, that would be very surprising to me if that was the case, but we'll see. Yeah.
I don't know if that was me. I'd make a run for it. Let them shoot me. I'd just run like hell. Well, I can't. But I would still. Maybe I would run. Who knows? There's no way and I'm getting on that plane. People are just walking up.
When I was here on Tuesday, right
God.
after the aircraft lands, they typically unload bags of shackles out of the cargo hold and lay them out on the tarmac to get them ready. And I got video of them laying them down in the snow.
Being shackled? Oh my God.
I don't know. Seeing the shackles getting handled always.
Oh,
gets
that's
me in the
horrible. Oh. How can these people do this? You know what? We got to find out who they are.
The other concern with the shackles, of course, is
We
if you're
got to
down
pull
your ankles and your
their face masks off.
hands are being held
Get them on
together and your
camera.
hips.
We've got to do
If there's
that.
a
We got to get who these
pressurization
people
issue
are.
on that flight
And
when
we
you're
got
en
it because
route,
we're going to prosecute
and
them
the cabin
someday.
depressurizes and you need
We'll
that
find out
oxygen
who they
mask
are
that's just falling down in front
that are
of you.
killing these and murdering
That
these
you can't
people.
put that mask on if your
Good people
hands
that
are,
belong here.
clipped at your waist.
They're doing
If
this
your
to
feet are bundled
citizens.
together, it's pretty hard to evacuate an airplane if it's something happens on the ground, some sort of catastrophic failure. It's terrible.
Yeah, if they're in shackles on the plane, yeah, I'd say
Yeah, it's horrible.
that's totally wrong. I can't believe this is happening
Yeah, it's just completely
in my city,
dehumanizing to these
not
people.
just my country.
You're just treated like a
This
package,
is Minneapolis,
chained together. It's
Minnesota. This
Live
is
at the Minneapolis St. Paul
Minnesota.
Airport, you guys. So,
I've
live
lived here my whole
deportation
life.
flight. Amidst Operation Metro Surge.
Run.
Looking for the ultimate destination
Run.
for fantastic fun?
Oh.
Welcome to Eagle,
Luckily, we can
Minnesota.
skip that puppy. I love my skip button. Oh my Lord. I'm gonna send my prayers up to all you poor people. Horrible. You had a place here in the country. You had a horrible trip over here. Probably escaped death.
Got the shackles on his legs, I think there. You can see
Assholes.
the shackles on the guy going up the steps.
Oh, God. I mean, this is real. Oh, my Lord. I can't believe it. Just jump off the thing and do something. Oh, how can they just walk up there? They'd have to be pulling me. I'd be kicking in and screaming. I'd be making some noise. I'd make it eat. Not, of course, they've probably been tortured already. Who are these people? Who are these people behind those masks? What kind of ugly human being is that? Where did that person come from? What made them that way? Are they young and they don't know? Maybe they think they're playing. Look at him in shackles. It's just disgusting.
Hands at his waist.
Oh my
You can see
God.
the short steps there.
And they gotta climb themselves. Oh my God.
Photojournalist Chris
This
June
is
will have
real,
photos.
folks. This is happening right now in Minneapolis airport. This is real. God knows where they're bringing them. Look at the lightweight coat. It's so unbelievably, look at that. The slavery today. But worse than slavery, they're sending them to their death. They've done nothing wrong but be the wrong person. They're probably Somalis and our neighbors that came from this country and worked really hard to get over here. They've probably been in our wars, but because they happen to be a certain ethnic, a certain religion, a certain maybe Somali, like someone that Donald Trump doesn't like, very cruel, very mean. Guess what? The United States is going to pay for this. We are bringing bad, 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 bad
Yeah, Chad,
energy
I gotta have a public
to
feed,
our
you know, as best we can. I can't-
country. The whole
we're doing-
world is
moms are doing
watching
great,
this.
but we're not. You
This
know what I
is
mean?
so
Whatever,
cruel.
You can't have an echo chamber.
It's so horrid.
We're getting the worst of the worst out, but you know, if it's that bad, then block them personally, if you could, please.
They're not the
You know, I
worst of
gotta-
the
I
worst.
just- we
They
gotta
have
do public
citizenship
media,
papers
so
just because they're immigrants.
There's like a tightrope there. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's terrible. And I've heard their stories, how they get over here, the Somali stories. A man was an artist at the Midtown Global Market. He's an
You can see
incredible
the
artist.
deportees walking from the van to the flight. They're going in one at a time.
I'm just so sad about this. This is terrifying. But he was a great artist. He came home to Somalia after art school. He got awards in Italy. He attended art school in Italy, came home. And the police were there. Apparently, they took over his community and they took over his dad's complex. They they're middle class people. They had a big complex, and all his cousins of them live under one
Okay, looks like we're gonna have
area
a statement from
and a
the
roof.
Richfield mayor, so we're getting in a little bit.
And they went and told them
here.
to
That was sent to us, and the mayor
grab a
wants us
few
to read
things.
it, or requested
They're
if
allowed
we
to
would,
grab
so
a
we
few
will
things
in a little
and to
bit.
get out the one people. But then, when they came out, he had a few things. He was supposed to go, and the police, like these guys, showed up. And they made him stand against the wall. And they were arguing with someone else. The one was going to shoot him. And then the other one said, no, you can't shoot him. And they argued for hours. And meanwhile, this friend that I talked to that had his art in the Midtown Global Market, he said he felt like he wanted to be shot. He felt it's a desert, you know. And he was so hot.
Good. They were. That's the
But
page that we saw.
apparently-
So that was really good.
They were getting braced for being shot, and suddenly they didn't hear anything anymore. And they stood there. He said they didn't. Nobody dared turn around and look. And finally, they all kind of looked, and they went away. And they moved their butt. He didn't. He said he didn't even go in and grab anything. He said he had a comb in his pocket. He had a little bit of money, not much, because he came from college, and he just took off. He ended up in Africa at a refugee camp, I think Kenya. And they just, it was a harrowing trip there. And then eventually he went to the United States. His mother went another place, Canada, I think. They were divided up.
See what's happening and help them and their families out when they disappear into the abyss of the detention system.
God, this is horrible. It's just terrible.
These aren't all violent criminals. They're your neighbors. They're the
The
parents.
criminals are the ones that
kids'
are
friends at
arresting
school.
and doing it. I think they were little
My kid
video
came home
game
yesterday.
people, and they think they're playing a video
Told me that
game.
one of his friends at his apartment complex, the agents had come and taken
They're
away
getting
some of their
paid,
neighbors. These aren't violent criminals. They're the people of our community.
Many of them have
Due process
citizenship.
applies to everyone on U.S. soil,
Yes,
regardless of citizenship.
but not all of them.
Immigration status isn't a simple legal or illegal thing. It's a very complicated thing. People have complicated statuses. There are many ways to achieve citizenship. And the Constitution that we're all supposed to pay attention to, most of it exists to protect us, the people, from them,
Why did
the
that
government.
Why did that person come back?
These aren't radical, wacky, left-wing talking
No.
points. This is something that
Oh, that poor
Anyone as
guy.
an American with any grasp of how civics work should not have any
Oh
problem
God,
with.
and he's all alone.
If you're
I
okay
can't,
with your neighbors
I
getting
just
chained
can't
up
take
by
the
an
cruelty
overreaching
of this.
federal
Oh
government,
my Lord.
chained
It's so
chained up and
horrible.
treated like a package,
How cruel, how mean, how
I
tortured.
don't understand how that's acceptable.
I couldn't even stand there.
They're not all violent criminals.
This is horrible. They're not
They're your
violent.
neighbors, they're people in your community.
Yes,
They're the parents of your friends'
they
kids.
just ended up being born somewhere else.
They're your kids' friends who are worried that mom and dad aren't going to be home tonight. We should be paying
They
attention to
arrest
this and doing
kids,
what
too.
we can to stop it. Again, safely,
It's
legally,
horrible people.
and creatively.
And the
we all
people
have
that
some
are
role
doing
to play
this, they're
in
going to
making
pay
sure
for
that
it.
This isn't happening in our country.
They're going to
anymore.
pay for it. And they don't even know it, but they're going to pay
And that's
for
a
it.
straightforward,
I believe in
that's
the universe writing
not
itself.
some
Our country's going to
way
pay
off
for
to one
this.
side
I'll
thinking
tell you
that's
that right now.
foundational of what it
If we
means to
don't
be an
stand up
American
and do something
and
about
where our
this,
Constitution
we're
is
going to
supposed
pay
protect
for
us
this.
from.
We can't sit back and be afraid. Because I tell you what, if we don't do it now, they're coming after our groups. It's not just your group. The wealthy are running everything now. This is oligarchy. And it's a bad oligarchy. It's a bad king.
Yeah.
We're all worker bees. We're all worker slaves.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them
Yeah.
coming off.
So you see
Oh
26 to
boy,
20
I'm a
people
big,
there.
tough military guy, arresting people.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting my money and I can play military. This is more fun than the games that we play.
I'd be happy to yap at
That's
you.
why they have those
Yeah,
games.
but
You know that?
Yeah, I'm happy to
Take them
talk
up,
These,
take them
to
up on
these
it.
people do not have any
Take them up on it.
I don't know if
empathy,
you have any ability to
any
take
caring,
questions or anything.
and now
Oh,
they're
yeah.
I
taking
have deep
pictures of
insights on all of
themselves
this. If people have
because they think
questions,
they're
I'm happy
so
to answer.
cool. What they did.
So you guys are gonna go one by one.
You horrible, horrible monster human beings. Look at the monsters we raised in this country. We did that. We created these monster video game people. These young people that don't know right from wrong, don't know about hurting others, and don't know about
Guys,
humanity.
Go ahead, type them in the chat. If you have questions.
This is a money culture. It's sad. I'm like shocked. I can't believe it. I lived all these years thinking I was living in a free country.
So
I didn't have to worry about the Nazis. I didn't have to worry about sleeping over in the middle of the night, them coming and taking me. You know, my group went first in Nazi Germany. My group was disabled. And
Fellow
the
journalist
seniors and the
Nick here
disabled
told us what you
were
get
the first to go in
autogoose.net,
Nazi
Nick.
Germany.
That's correct.
If you're doing Hitler's
Autogoose.net for Nick's
play
work.
group,
He informed
that's
us
what
that this is not
groups
like
go first. So
a
if you're
sudden
senior,
thing that just started happening
or
just
you have any
because of
disability,
certain-
mental
this
or
has been an
physical,
ongoing
you better get out here and start
operation that
protesting
has
now.
increased in scale and
because
scope
that's
since
what's
the
on the
Trump
playbook.
administration has taken
I
over.
just like to tell you. Unless you have a lot of money.
When will yesterday's interview?
But I don't
We'll
even
get that
think
up
that's
pretty
going to
soon.
help.
Well, it's up on the Facebook page. I gotta get it up on the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, just jump up and down and feel like you really did something nice.
You got a
Oh,
question?
I'm so
Yeah, go
excited.
to small
That was so
YouTube
much
airports
fun.
too.
Oh, you evil,
Yeah,
monster
yes.
children. You evil
When I'm
monster
keeping an eye out for
children.
these airplanes coming here,
Evil
when they don't have
monster
scheduled information,
children, human
I
beings.
think the deportation flights often that would be,
What
you're drawing a line
family,
from the south central United States north to
If my son
Minneapolis.
did that, I would
Other
be,
airports that they frequently go
I would
to,
be so,
they would not.
oh dear, here we go again. But my family wouldn't do that. My son wouldn't do that stuff. See, this is the culture right here. This is what's causing it. Oh, they're kind of cute. They're all dolled up for New Year's. I shouldn't say that. Cute outfits. I hate having to listen to this stuff. Not going to Mystic Lake. Thank you very much. It's not going to let me do it. Well, that's a good idea. Minneapolis Technical College. Yeah, that might be a good idea. If you kids, you should get there and do that. But don't end up at Elon's. Don't end up like Elon and it's horrible people that are for Donald Trump.
Deportation process since Trump took over, or is it the same as the?
Why can't we stop? We see this in real life and nobody's doing anything. This is so
what
illegal.
I can speak to is just having seen reporting that they've departed from long-standing enforcement norms in how they're doing enforcement.
Spending
And
all
if you
this
look at
money.
graphs of
And
the
guess whose
number of,
money it is? It's ours.
Violent criminals, non-violent criminals, no offenses noted. The number of people
These
without
are
a
not
criminal
violent.
background
There might be one in
has
there.
increased quite a bit. And yeah, my expertise is primarily with respect to the.
They're
the
not getting
aviation
rid of the
component.
real
Otherwise, I
violent
can just
ones.
tell you
They
what I've
like
read
them
somewhere
because
else.
they do the drugs. And they need those drugs in
Yeah, so
Washington,
it's safe to
D.C.
say then scale and scope is increased of like who they're going for and what you're seeing.
This is
Yeah, well,
awful.
they're certainly operating more flights here. It used to be one flight a week.
This is
This spring
horrible.
it increased to 2. And then the last couple of weeks, I think we've had 3 or 4.
Oh, my
per week.
Lord.
So it's,
Oh.
it has increased here.
Oh,
and
what
again,
can we
that's
do?
not just
Can't
a
we just-
Minnesota thing.
Can't
That's
we block the
across whole
runway?
country. If you look at that
Can we,
Human
like-
Rights First report and just
I
look
wish-
at the
I guess
domestic
you're not
transfer
supposed to
flights
block
where you have
ice, but
airplanes flying between 2
Just blow up the
cities in
damn
the United
runways.
States. The average number of flights
Of course,
has
there's other
increased year over
runways.
year,
But we,
October to
someone,
October,
we gotta stop them.
from about an average of 10
Of
flights
course, we
a
don't
day
want to
to, I think
hurt
it was 33
anybody that
flights
is.
a day.
They have it
It's,
hard enough without
That's every day across
killing
the whole
them.
country. It's that's a lot of money that's getting spent on all of
Yeah,
this.
and guess whose money? Our
I
tax
smoke too much
dollars.
weed to be a Fed.
They raided our
Someone
Social
said
Security
promise
office.
you're
They
not a
took
Fed.
that money.
Yeah,
You can go
we
back
have-
and watch the stream yesterday to find out.
Our
if I'm a
medical
Fed or not.
payments are going to be much
They
higher.
boxed us in,
They're
and
going to
then
be
we're fucking
too high for us.
multiple times.
We can't afford it.
Strange.
The hospitals are closing down in the smaller areas because they took that money.
So if anybody has any aviation specific questions, this is the time to do so.
This is horrible.
Because I think some questions.
It's just, why can't we do
Okay,
something?
Auto Goose, is Global X the only airline?
Well, I'm
doing
gonna go and
deportations,
show
or
this
are there
video
other airlines?
to
there's
my
a whole bunch
people.
of airlines that are charter
And
airlines
this is Terry Day,
that are
YouTubing
participating
YouTube,
in
and
the
this
ICE
is
air
Mercado
operations right now.
Media.
The big ones are Global,
And he's
Global X, or you take
Been
Global
following
Crossing.
these guys. In fact,
Um,
the other
Eastern Air
day,
Express,
they surrounded
Denver
Mercado
Air Connection, or
with their
Key Lime Air,
vans
same-
because he was
same
following
thing, same
them,
company, Denver Air
and he
Connection, Key Lime.
threatened him with guns on him.
Avello is another company operating
And
this.
he had a little
And I
PTSD
believe
because
that
he
covers the big
was
ones.
in the
That
war.
covers everything that ever comes to the Twin
And
Cities,
but
I know
he's
there are
back. He's
other
doing
companies
this.
involved in this also.
Way to go, Mercado. We need people like you out there. And all these guys reporting and witnessing
I know, man,
and
it's
putting
really
it on
cool.
film.
Power cell phone.
This is what we need to do. We can get these people. We're not sitting down. Americans don't sit down. Americans aren't good fascists.
It goes in
You
pretty
know,
far, doesn't
we're
it?
just
This is
not
this is the brand new
good people to control.
They're getting better.
You're going to have to kill us.
You just come over and see what's going on with the.
Yeah, I work with Star Tribune. So
Oh, okay, nice.
Do you live out here or Chicago?
I live here. I live in Minneapolis.
Okay, yeah. I'm just scoping it out for the future.
Nice. Yeah, this is the spot, and this actually should be the guy. He's been out here.
The
since
Scar
April.
Amphibian. Let's just see what they report on it. They don't say anything because they're in cahoots.
I mean, what are they gonna do? We paid our ticket, so I mean.
The Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, to their credit, is very good about people engaging in the hobby and the community of airplane spotting is very well supported by the airport authority here. And I can't tell you how many hours I've spent standing right here taking pictures of airplanes.
Wow, that's kind of
and
cool.
It's
I like to
tolerated.
watch-
That's not the case at all airports. And
I'm kind of a
MSP should
nerd
get
when
a
it
shout
comes
out
to
for
Duluth
level of
and the
transparency
canal
they
when the
allow.
boats are
It's
coming
pretty-
in and out. I'm a
that's
real
pretty
nerd
cool.
about
So I appreciate
cargo
that,
boats coming in Duluth, Minnesota. So he's kind of like me, but he does planes.
Journalists allowed to do this, but the plane spotters are not supposed to. But whatever.
Well, I've spent hundreds of hours up here and I've never had a problem,
Oh,
except
that's good,
when the
though.
president or vice president was taking off or landing. So
Nice.
and even then, most of the time, it wasn't a problem.
How many X are you to?
God, I wish we could save those people. I wish somehow we had Superman.
Oh yeah, that's the.
That would save those people that are on there.
They got the
I,
telephoto cameras.
it's just, it makes me
It still
so
hurts, it still
mad
hurts seeing shit. It's
that
like,
we're
oh,
watching
yeah,
this
it's noisy.
and they're just going to take off and bring them to these godforsaken, horrible places
Oh, we saw
where they're
about
probably
25
gonna
or
die.
28 it looked like.
You saw their
Yeah, about 25,
walk of
28
death.
people.
That's
Doesn't
exactly
the,
what's going to
ISIS
happen.
new budget kick in January too? Like a big, huge budget.
Well, their big budget came from our tax dollars, honey.
Chris, you
They
know,
they went in with their little,
I don't know,
that Doge went in there with his chainsaw and they took all our money.
Work reported a couple of days ago that she's like going to be fired soon.
Why?
I don't know.
Because she's not deporting enough.
I think that could be it. I think it's
But counting the dogs she shot so far.
or it's because she's trying to draw attention to herself and enrich her friends, and Trump doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Christy,
I
no.
don't know. It's probably a mixture of a lot of.
Woman
lot of
is-
shit, to be honest. It's not just one.
Did one thing
Obama
right,
resigned, too,
speaking
so
up
is
against
Attorney
this, but I'm
Oh,
sure
no,
it's
she was in
because
New Jersey.
of her, you know.
Attorney General,
She has a
right?
thing against
Of course,
Donald
you got
Trump
some
or
shit.
something. Who doesn't? This guy is an emperor with no clothes, and he doesn't know he is naked. He has no idea.
It's kind of like our Andy Johnson shot.
Unbelievable.
Really close.
It's all about Donald Trump, and a lot of it's vengeance. He's getting vengeance on people that said things against him.
Yeah, especially it's like perturbed there.
So now he's going after Minnesota's
It's
governor,
not like,
who's been speaking up against his policies.
So you couldn't like zoom in on any of it.
what's your throw?
400 is fine.
But then you could.
I mean, you can crop. Yeah. That's me.
How come that guy came down?
Thank you.
Oh, they're the lovely people that arrested them, right?
Yeah.
Or did they
This is a
rescue
really
some of
important
them?
cause, and I'm glad other people are paying attention to it now.
Yeah, why are they coming down?
I'm not. The circumstances are terrible. I'm not happy about it.
Maybe
but
they
I'm
rescued
glad
them.
to see other people are paying attention.
I don't know. I don't know why that is.
And, it's one of those situations where it's you can show the same thing to two different people, and the reactions can be completely different.
Oh God, this is so horrible to see them people that are going to their death
Can you
and we
check that,
can't
Nick?
stop
Can you see?
them.
guess that's. Let me take a look here.
Everybody's like talking, but they have no idea how horrible this
Yeah, it
is.
does. It does.
I mean, okay, it's adventurous sitting there recording all this stuff, but you know, I guess you got to keep your mind off. It's so horrible because you know they did surround Mercado. These people scared the heck out of him, but he came back. He's back, right back here. I have to give him credit. I told him maybe you should take a break for a while because he's got PTSD from this stuff.
You don't lose quality in the crops, Chris?
Look at that poor guy.
Okay, exactly.
Oh, it's terrible.
Chad, see what I mean? Hold on. Look at the.
God,
Oops.
it's horrible. How can it'd be terrible to see
Chris
that?
is chunk his camera here.
Oh my.
Show him here. Rotate.
Oh.
It's so cold. I'm slow. Sorry. It's okay. There you go. Chris has the bit. Look at that thing, dude.
He knows how to
That
dress.
was really.
That's a Minnesota hat.
Yeah, it's made for war journalism.
Oh, that is a nice
That's what the enemy
telescope.
is for us.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Chris on the front line scoping it
So
out
that's
for
where
us.
that comes from. Is that big tel? That's how he gets so close.
Oh, my feet are freezing. Whoa.
Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just terrible. These people are going to. They're their afterlife is not going to be good. I'll tell you, if they do that to these people, you're responsible for people's death. Just because you're getting a little money. I mean, you're probably a poor person, and you need the money. And it is true, in the United States, poor people have to go to war because they don't have any money. And they don't have a good education. They're not given a good education.
I'm not upset. I'm just cold.
We don't have medical. We don't have, we live like we're an extremely poor country.
The adrenaline's wearing off.
There's very few people that live well in this country.
So you're in a good position right away.
Gosh, it just breaks my heart.
Could be another group here, Chris.
That breaks my heart.
Looks like it.
Oh, God.
It was Nick, right?
Yeah.
Go to your death. That's what you're doing. We're watching a guillotine here.
Yeah, we still have
Chris, can you get behind you? Go get in there.
That's an awesome.
Oh, these
Status
people,
Quo's gonna interview,
they're really enjoying themselves, thinking they're big deals. They think they're really big deals. They were out in the woods practicing shooting guns and wearing big military equipment
Yeah,
and
we're feeling it now.
getting to pick people up. And
Hey everyone, I'm here at Lupien Buick GMC with an important message. For
yeah,
over 55 years,
Yeah, why
Lupien
don't you
has been committed
advertise
to helping
this?
people like you find great
Lupien
vehicles at a great
GMC.
price.
I got thermals on and everything, but like after an hour, you know what I mean? Like you're kind of cooked no matter what.
God,
We gotta
it's
get some more
terrible.
extreme cold weather. There's another deportee there going up the stairs right
Horrible. Horrible. Is that a woman?
Yeah, I mean, that could actually be a little bit.
There's a fence up there, isn't there?
Yeah, and then if you did a side view.
So that's how they're getting away with this. They're up on these big telescopes. Oh my God. Oh well, this is Terry Day, and I have to close this down, but this is what they're doing. This is Terry Day YouTubing YouTube. This is what they're doing. They're deporting people as fast as they can. They pick them up, they grab them, they disappear them, and this is happening in my neck of the woods. The Nazis are here in Minneapolis, in my great city, and I am sick to death. This makes me sick to death to see these people walking to their deaths, just like that. And I have friends that are people that are citizens. They're good people, and they come, and they're not white. And I pray every day for them. And also, people of color, seniors, people with disabilities. You watch it. You're going to be next.
Negative 60 degrees. I know how to
You're
stay
going to be
alive.
next.
At least for one night. I haven't tried.
And
multiple
Merry
nights. We're
Christmas
really-
to all of you.
We're
I
tested,
am so sorry. This
staying
is
outside
such
for
a horrible
one.
thing.
You gotta
And it's
sleep with all of your
Christmas, and we
gear
have to
inside your
remind
suit,
ourselves that
boots
we
and all.
pray for God's protection for these people, and pray for their angels, and pray that they can get through and be safe. And if it's God's will, please protect these people. And also help the people that have the job, the Nazi job. I imagine they're poor, they're offered good money, they've played video
Yeah,
games
I
their
was
whole
stationed in
life.
Alaska. I lived there.
They
Heated
didn't
jackets
learn
can
right
help, but
from
you
wrong.
put those on
And they've been on the phone, and they
you
don't know
wanna
how
hold-
to
you wanna
relate
keep
to
them on 'cause you don't wanna
people. And
sweat with them, 'cause if you
and
start sweating
it's just-
with the heated vests on, then you can get a cold weather injury.
I just hope that they suddenly
when
get
it
some
connects
kind
with
of
cold,
an awareness
you
of
don't
them
want
sending
moisture in the
people to
cold,
their
you
deaths.
frostbite, like, really fast.
It's on their head. Their whole life, they're going to have to live with killing innocent people. And this
So
is,
you only want to like turn on that
A-
the heated
absolutely
jackets and stuff
horrible.
for a little bit till it just.
but
just
with this,
starts
I'm
barely
going
getting you
to
warm, and then
let
you turn
go.
it
I'm
back
writing
off,
a letter.
and then just
I've
ride
had
out
it. I'm
that
calling
heat
my
that you get,
congressman. I
but
can't
you
take
don't
this
not wanna
anymore.
sweat.
My congressman should be down there stopping this stuff.
Never want to be to a point where you're
So
like
that's
hot,
where I'm
even
at.
if it's like freezing. If
This
it's
is
freezing
Terry
cold
Day,
outside, you do not wanna be hot.
YouTubing YouTube.